Let's get in Deepak Mohoni to speak about how he believes the charts look like. And Deepak, just start off with what Yatin was speaking about hexaware. His dealing room sources say that there could be some upside on an intraday basis in a hexaware. Would you second that? Do the charts look good enough?
Well, the stock, as we know, did go into quite a decline, which persisted for a while. But now, last 1 or 2 weeks, it seems to have sort of stabilized, shall we say, above 75. Now it started to go up a little bit. But today's session not looking that promising. It's down from the high of the day, which is about just over 82. I would say that if an intraday upside trade has to be played on a move past 82 rupees, not very much more from here, but above 82 at least you have a clear intraday uptrend. At the moment it's at best sideways or perhaps even down intraday.
Okay, bring up Strides Arc Labs in this session. I mean, we've known what's been happening with that stock over the last few trades. A percent it just suddenly cracked in the session, now closer to 900. Are you tracking the charts here, Deepak?
Strides and many of these mid-cap pharmas had a fantastic run-up, but this cracked a bit yesterday. In fact, we're seeing a lot of these stocks suddenly give up the ghost, so to speak. 20 microns was another one, not pharma, but a lot of stocks like that are suddenly cracking, and I'm afraid that Strides Arc Lab has done the same. When you see this sort of a sudden sell-off, it's not just a one-day thing.
Indiabulls Financial Services, 5.5% today after, and on large volumes, naturally so. Deepak, but do the chart suggest more weakness, or could it bounce back? Because it's been a strong stock. I haven't seen it too often in the last few months trading sub 300. It's doing that today.
Well, it was one of the best momentum stocks to trade on the long side till about 4 or 5 weeks ago. That has changed last week. But what had been a steady decline, which we are seeing in a lot of stocks which are otherwise quite stable, has accelerated down today. Today's move down is a little more alarming. It's not so much yesterday's or the days before. So I would say that now it's not looking so great at all.
Deepak, how does it look on the charts though? Sun Pharma at 750 odd.
Well, before today's session, it had a pretty decent intermediate uptrend. Long term, the stock has always been excellent. What's happening today? It's still trying to find its level. The day's high and low so far are 746, 758. For a results day, that's pretty close to each other, barely a percent. So I would say that if somebody wants to trade it, see which way it goes. I don't think I would go short in it because of the medium-term momentum, but should it cross 758, there may be a good day trade there on the long side.
Okay, so should it cross 758 is what Deepak is saying, probably go higher. Okay, we'll wait for more details. Per se on the EBITDA margins front, I think there would have been some bit of an uptick there to maybe not 41.5, maybe they clocked in 42.5 or 43%. But we'll wait to see what they did on the EBITDA margin front. Sales up by, more than beat estimates by around 10%. PAT beats estimates by higher than 10% kind of an uptick. So maybe some improvement in the margins as well for Sun Pharma. But on the face of it, a good set of numbers, no disappointments whatsoever from this big boy. So good going for Sun Pharma as well. Deepak, just one word on some of the stocks that you would be recommending in trade.
Going with 2 buys and the short sell. The 2 buys are short-term trades. If they do reach the target, should be within a week. First of them is Biocon, stop loss of 285, target of 302. Exide Industries is the other one, stop loss of 123, target of 130. In market conditions which are pretty negative for the last week or so, anything that's going up is always very interesting. That's the criterion both of these meet. The short sale is Coal India down to something like a 5 or 6 month low. It's a day trade though. Stop loss of 343 and a target of 330.